Let's get into it. I got one batch of articles for y'all. First things first, we got an update. Yes, I know the Human Torch is teaming up with Storm, bro. That was announced like a month ago. That shit like leaked. The first thing I got for you is an update for yesterday's news. Yesterday, it was announced that there will be a rank reset for when the Human Torch and the Thing drop on February 21st. I really wasn't in tune with how the community felt about that. I personally didn't really care. Because, like, I don't know, like, ranked is just something to do on stream. I don't take it that damn seriously. But I guess a lot of people in the community were upset by this. A lot of people wanted to be able to keep their rank, maintain their rank. And the developers heard the outcry on social media, and they are now reversing it. According to the Eurogamer, Marvel Rivals U-turns on plan to reset player ranks mid-season. Here's the thing. I see what they did there. Shout out to the Mexican Eminem with the sub.
To beating Robin's ass.
Let me know what y'all think about this in the chat about the mid-season no reset on the rank. Marvel Rivals has quickly U-turned on plans to reset player ranks twice per season after an outburst of fan feedback against the idea. Developer NetEase last night announced it would implement a mid-season rank reset to shake up the battlefield on the 21st. Alongside this, the additional Fantastic Four members, the Thing and Human Torch, were also confirmed, completing the superhero family's addition to the series. But the feedback to the sudden reveal of a mid-season rank reset was swift and decidedly negative. This is an extremely demotivating idea to rank reset every 45 days, one fan wrote on social media. This game is not a battle royale. No rank resets, wrote another. It's not fun and engaging mechanic stops resetting the ranks. I will stop playing this fucking game if you use this cheap tactic to grip players. Roughly 12 hours later, and NetEase has this morning issued a fresh update confirming that the mid-season ranked reset had been scrapped. We've received a wealth of feedback from the community.
Your resub is cool, but honestly, there's only one
Shout out to
I resubscribe to, and that's Sonic
Senata with the sub. Appreciate it.
It's okay that you can only afford to
and shout out to
donate
Bob
a
Fresh
sub.
with the gifted subs. Appreciate you.
So I totally understand.
We received a wealth of feedback from the community. A common concern was the pressure associated with having a rank reset every half season, which has made participating in competitive mode less enjoyable. In light of the community's input, we have decided to make some changes. When the second half of the season begins, there will be no rank reset, the developer continued. Players will retain their ranks and scores from the end of the first half. To earn new rewards, players simply need to complete 10 matches in competitive mode and meet the relevant conditions by the end of the season. Said one fan in a response, a dev team that makes adjustments almost immediately, unlike my teammates. Always ready to blame the teammates. I didn't get that damn high, so I didn't really care either way. But when I think about it more, one thing I didn't like about Apex Legends was like the mid-season, the reset of the ranks constantly. That shit was kind of annoying. So I mean, I guess because the average age of the gamer is 35 or older. So I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. The average person is a 9-to-5er who's coming home from an 8-hour shift and they only got an hour or two to hop on the game, maybe even less if they have a family, like wife, pets and stuff like that. You just don't know what people got on. So people don't have time to sit on the game all day. Like I said, reports claim you only need a 33% win rate to reach Grandmaster in ranked, which means what it really comes down to, with the exception, because there are anomalies. There are going to be people who just never lose a fucking game because they're demons. That's not the average person. But for most people, if you win at a steady rate of 33%, you can hit Grandmaster. So it comes down to putting in more hours than the next man. Yeah, Joe the Plumber. So since they're not going to reset the rank, I was thinking maybe I'll try to shoot for GM. I don't know. We'll see how much my mental... Let's see if we can get the diamond first. We'll see how much my mental health deteriorates. I don't really care that much either way, but I'm not going to complain either. How y'all feeling about this? It's clobbering time. Resets are boring in my opinion. I'd rather rank DK and split rewards. Always thought it was always awkward, the artificial rush and urgency. I feel that. I think it's fair they said you got to play at least 10 games. I need demons on my team. After a 10-hour shift, I'd be too tired to play sometimes to turn on the Xbox and just sit there looking. Yeah. And at least you're honest about it. Some people do not want to be honest about why they are hard stuck bronze. Let me see if I can find that comment. I seen somebody admit to being hard stuck bronze in the comment section of Hokage highlights. And people like thumbs it up. I like some of y'all just have a hard time admitting you're just ass at the fucking game. I think it was on this video. I think he said something like it was a nightmare. Let me see. Yeah, there it is. Black Templar says, first of all, why are you a Templar? But he says, being stuck in bronze is an actual nightmare. If you think you can carry, you are 100% delusional. Laugh my fucking ass off. And it got 5 thumbs up. So a lot of people agreed with him. People are like responding to this shit. Except for this guy. He said, nah, man, if you're stuck bronze, you just got to admit that you're legitimately bronze. That's part of growing. I kept dropping from diamond to high plat. Now I'm observing myself more and realizing I'm at my current peak due to certain behaviors. You just got to evaluate and grow. I'm going to be honest. I feel like you really don't even have to evaluate your game until you get to about gold and start making adjustments. This is just a flat out lie. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to be mean. You just suck at the game. You can 100% carry in bronze. I was dropping 50 bombs in bronze like it was nothing. Some of you niggas need to accept you are fucking hillbots. You are hillbots that sit in the back and you get upset that the DPS you have on your team are not carrying you. So play DPS. That's what I did. I play every position and I was dropping 40 and 50 bombs regularly. That shit was quick play. Wasn't even trying. Like, bro, just get good. And if you don't have the time, that's okay. We get it. You know, people are tight for time, but don't sit up here and act like, oh, I just can't make it out because my teammates. Nah, it's you. People don't realize that it's okay not to be good at rank. Yeah, like take your ass to quick play. What's wrong with that, bro? Take your ass to quick play. I don't know how you hardstuck. I don't know how you hardstuck bronze. That shit is crazy. Gamer IQ is 0. I got to plat and put comp down for my mental health. I don't know how people can't get. You know, the crazy thing about bronze, it's dead ass just quick play lobbies. If you have good aim, you can make it out of bronze. Like I said, I was dropping 40, 50 bombs like it's nothing. From what I remember, you don't have to manage your ult in bronze. You literally can pop your ult whenever you want. You don't have to worry about the 3-man, the 3 healer comp. That's when hell starts. When you start running into 3 healer comps. In bronze, it'd be like 5 DPS and 1 healer. 4 DPS, 2 healers. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Just pop the healers and go. I may not have the best stats, but I know how to make smart decisions. If you want to be a heal bot, sit in the back. You have to accept that you are in bronze lobbies and they might not be able to carry you. So you got to roll the dice until you get some good DPS to carry you. Otherwise, play DPS or play tank. But you don't want to do that because that takes skill, making quality picks. There's a reason shampoo bottles have instructions, B. Yeah, this is a legit skill issue. I hate to single you out, but you just fucking suck. It is what it is. There's no way you carry. Okay. One of us is in bronze, the other isn't. Bronze be Namor's diving the tanks, just be doing stupid shit, bro. First 5 games ever dropped around 20 plus on Punisher coming from Overwatch. It's funny. So yeah, that's the update. They are not resetting it. So since they're not resetting it, if I can get to diamond, if my mental health isn't completely gone, if I get there, maybe I'll try to shoot for GM since we have time to possibly get there. I'm trash at DPS. Playing tank or healer got me to platinum. Hey, at least you know where your strengths and weaknesses is. Was that a self-fraud alert? Nah, never. I learned new characters playing through bronze, dealing with randoms, not doing their job. That's what quick play is for, too. Bronze, Moon Knight throwing his Ankh just out of range. The amount of Moon Knights I fought where you pull up on them and then they'll throw the Ankh on the ground and they expect you to stand in it and they'll just throw it at it and you just step out of it and watch them throw their knives at the Ankh. That shit is fucking funny, bro. You're like, bro, you look really stupid. Yo, shout out to Fear the Deer. What up? Yeah, company that listens to their fan base. This is why you're supposed to keep these things to yourself. Got to be smart with it. What's the name? So there was a media blitz for the game South of Midnight. If you remember, this is the game starring the black woman in Louisiana, a bunch of voodoo. It's supposed to be like an action platformer game. It's coming to Xbox for Game Pass day 1. It's the game with the stop motion art style. A bunch of game previews dropped, so I thought we'd check one out, see what the streets is saying. I found this one from Games Radar. Let me see if it's on YouTube. I sell a lot of stuff. South of... Bruh, get off my body, bruh. Get off my body. I'm tired. I can't throw it right now. I do it all day. Leave me alone. Runs on beautiful, haunting, man. I would play IGN, but there'll be some people complaining. We can't trust IGN. Diet for Spoken? Nah, I don't know about Diet for Spoken. The story looks way more interesting. 5 things we liked about South by Midnight and 2 things we didn't like. This video is 22 minutes, though. Why y'all only upload y'all video to fucking Twitter? I dropped a 52 bomb with Iron Man. Somebody got to do it. Man, fix your fucking video player. I wanted to play this one because it was only 10 minutes. Hopefully it's not too badly.
If not windows into different worlds.
Hell
Sometimes
no,
it's
this shit is ashy. I guess we're looking at the IGN one. What up, Nero? This one's only 5 minutes.
I was smitten with Compulsion's South of Midnight well before I got to play a little more than an hour of it
It didn't
recently.
work. I deranked the Plat 1,
trailers
so I went back to my style and got Diamond 3 and called it. But in fairness, I cheap tricked with Rocket to rank back up. Wait, what was my method? Like taking a break or whatever? My method might not work for you because like everybody has a different play style too, you know?
Gothic, dark fantasy, magical realist stop motion game.
I just find
set
myself
in
getting
the
tilted
Deep South.
sometimes, so I just stopped
IGN's
playing.
own
Let's shout out to
first
DJ
look
Car with the
to
sub.
the bigger gameplay overview at the recent Xbox Developer Direct. South of Midnight struck me as a deeply
I feel like I'm gonna have fun with
moving,
this game, all
highly
this flipping and
stylized
dipping and
game
shit.
that would almost definitely make me cry. When I told the art director,
Wait, y'all
Whitney
think we're gonna get an
Clayton,
exaggerated swagger of a Southern Belle type of quote?
that I had immediately thought of that decade-plus-old movie, Beasts of the Southern Wild. She confirmed that that was one of their early major inspirations for its mythical bayou-type location, folklore creatures, and this really heartwarming protagonist.
I ain't no boo-hag.
That, along with the darkness and folktale fantasy of Pan's Labyrinth. Huge yes to all of that. In the section that I got hands-on time with, I absolutely got the sense that all of the
Yeah, see,
intrigue
that's
and
my cup
hype
of tea
building
right there. All that wall running and jumping on top of shit, that looks fun to me.
And yet, a couple elements of the gameplay still needed more time in the metaphorical oven before it's ready to ship out.
Your breath is hot.
Even with those
That'll be
minor
put it closer
blemishes,
to me.
which are slightly concerning because we're just a couple months away from its April 8th release date, I still left enamored with the setting and bubbling with curiosity about the bigger story about ghosts and environmental catastrophe driving south of.
It's got a black woman and it has tree hugging in it. Oh, this game is hella woke. Fuck the environment.
Midnight.
She didn't know they.
I'm reading it's 10 to 12 hours intentionally. That's what we like to hear. A nice little quick game we can beat in a few days.
Folks' tail still about
Hug a tree.
And best of all, she didn't know she was about to meet me.
I played through Chapter 3, far along enough to have some magical combat tricks as a weaver going up against spooky figures called haints. The question of what exactly is a weaver is yet to be explained.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself.
Diving pretty much headfirst into a fight was expectedly disorienting, but I was reassured that all of the mapped techniques
I don't know. I think it's only Xbox and PC. Let's see. Yeah, it's only Xbox and PC because Microsoft owns the studio, I believe.
And what's basically a stun move are introduced at a pace
And it's
that's
only
much
$40
easier
too
to
if
get
you don't have
acquainted
Game
to
Pass.
naturally. Part of the struggle was the auto lock feature being a little loosey-goosey at times. Because of the volume of haints and where they appear in the combat area, the camera spun around the main character, Hazel, in a way
that
that
looks
may be a
fucking
tiny
annoying.
bit woozy.
I hope they clean that up.
I eventually got the hang of the weaving moves, plus the timing of dodging for its magic recoil against nearby haints, and found it challenging enough, but not necessarily revolutionary. But I hardly think it needs to be. South of Midnight's charm is, well, basically everything else. As long as it's fun, it was, and not horribly repetitive, it wasn't, then it can, in fact, run almost purely on vibes. From each encounter with the
it's
haints,
gonna be an alright game. It's not gonna blow your mind, but it's a solid pickup on Game Pass. That's the vibe I'm getting.
I felt a sense of eerie dread from the lighting and fog, the blaring drums and horns score, the general spore-like creepiness of the haints and their corruption. And when I finally beat their spooky asses, it culminated in a cathartic cleansing of the land, both physically and spiritually, that had been choking on its past. Hazel wasn't just clearing out the wreckage of environmental disaster from a devastating hurricane where she lost her mother, setting her on this
They
very
dead
journey.
ass about to call
She
this
was
game
healing the
woke.
ghosts
It's
of
about
history that were
saving the fucking environment. This is crazy. I said if Mass Effect would have came out in 2025, they would have called that woke. They would have called Super Mario Sunshine woke if that shit came out in 2025, because that whole game was about saving the environment. All this shit is fucking woke and stupid. Wizards of woke. DEI wizards. Hippie shit.
The bear trap was meant for Benji. Weren't no bears around here.
That's kind of how the beats of the chapter went. Platform around a swampy area with double jumps, glides, and magic skills
Explode
to find
world.
what I'll call hate holes. Clear them out and pick up little pieces of a bigger story that all point back to a mythical creature.
Then you're welcome to try bottling up the pain. But the roots of this trouble go deep.
This one in particular at the behest of a giant talking magical catfish, who is both narrator and seemingly Hazel's mode of transportation around different areas.
I need to fry him at the end.
Chapter 3 didn't end with a boss battle against one of the giants highlighted in earlier videos. Instead, I climbed up a giant man-shaped tree to clear the stigma of its wound. I swear the game explains why it exists at all through the collected ghost stories, and houses and spaces are littered with ephemera that help fill out more of a character-building picture. But even so, the ultimate answer still felt like a cliffhanger. Who were these people, and how were they connected to the bigger tapestry of South of Midnight? I gotta know.
Ghost
Oh, the
away.
cutscene's not in 60 FPS. It's the art style.
The
It's
storybook
stop motion.
narrative meshed
You can turn it off
potentially,
though.
pun intentional, with the luxuriously textured elements of its habitat. Clayton told me the basis of these details was rooted in making the animation feel tactile. What would this look like if it were actually handcrafted in real life, she said. What kind of materials would they have been made out of to look like the thing that they're supposed to be made out of? Speaking of stop motion, the team knows that not everyone is going to love the style, Clayton said, and that's fine. Anytime you do something a bit bold, you're going to get polarizing feelings. For what it's worth, if it's that distracting, you'll be able to turn it off outside of cutscenes
Yeah,
in
you can
South
turn
of
it off if you
Midnight
don't like it.
settings. I will say, I did catch a couple of moments with frame rate issues that haven't fully been ironed out yet, but Compulsion is aiming for 60 frames per second on Series X by launch. And when everything is running smoothly as it
No
ought
mention
to,
of the S though.
South of Midnight should be a uniquely
Since
beautiful
super chats
game
are just
that
a
might
known
even
form
make you
of
cry a little
glazing,
bit too.
that means
For more
for
South
every
of Midnight
donation
reveals and
TBH
other
gets,
Xbox
I
exclusives,
get the chance
be sure to
to
stick with
glaze.
IGN.
I mean,
Secrets are
gaze into
terrible,
Sonic's
bro.
dreamy green eyes.
Yo,
That's
shout out
why
to
I'm
Darth
so-
Misogyny with the super chat. I appreciate you. What did you say? Do I have you on? Let me bring it up. Because I see there's a message, but I can't fucking see it on my OBS. See view channel. OBS. There we go. I got into an argument with an anti-woke bro, and he said Dragon Age Veilguard.
Your resub just reminded me to unsub from
Yo, shout out to
Poison
Black
Ivy's
Man is
OnlyFans
God with
before
the
someone
sub.
receives this
Appreciate
month's
you. Or
bank
Black
statements.
Nomad, my bad. With the sub. Appreciate you. Dragon Age Veilguard is woke because of representation. I told him that's laughable because Jade Empire had a bisexual man. It's just the times that we're in. Like, getting older is coming to the realization most people are sheep, and being intelligent is actually like, it's a blessing and a curse, because you really start to understand how, once you start to separate yourself from the pack after like high school, college, you start to realize how stupid most people are and how privileged a lot of people are. So it allows them to live in a bubble and allows them not to have to grow. And they just start saying stupid shit. Be like, by your logic, our entire conversation is woke. Representation. You shouldn't be talking to me if you don't care about representation. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Let me just say that just in case.
Your resub is cool,
Working
but
with the
honestly,
public makes
there's
me
only
realize how
one
stupid people
ideology
really are.
we
Nah,
subscribe
facts.
to, and that's
Yo, shout out to
Sonic's
Oscar
PvP.
with the sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It looks good. Yeah, this is looking like it's gonna be a solid 7 or 8. That's the vibe I'm getting of this game. And it's gonna be on Game Pass. I'm not gonna complain. I like platformers. Anything more than that, I'll be shit. That's bonus for me. Yo, shout out to Q Bombay with the sub. If you're interested in the collector's edition, it's available. It comes with the soundtrack of the vinyl. What else comes in it? Let's look it up. See, copy. Oops. I recop South of Midnight Collector's Edition. Yo,
Thanks
shout out
for
to Slade
resubscribing.
Hood with the sub.
Money for
Appreciate
TBH, help a brick from
it.
Dr. Eggman.
Gaming Trend. So it comes with a 160-page art book with gold foil and gilded edges, big game tours, fridge magnet, some custom artwork, and then a 2 LP vinyl with the full soundtrack. It's pretty cool artwork. How much that cost? 160 pages. Don't hit me. 160 pages of artwork. 106 pages of artwork. How much it cost though? Starting today, you can pre-order this shit. I think I found it. Cook and Becker, 139. I mean, I guess it's not bad. For me to buy this, I would have to like love the soundtrack. I'm not gonna lie, there's not too many game soundtracks I would buy. Like, I would want Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack, especially because that shit worth money. But like, I don't know if every game soundtrack would be worth money, but that's kind of cool. There's no game though. I would imagine it comes with the game. You mind checking out Where the Wind Meets? Sure, boss. Because it's a slow news day. Where the Wind Meets. That's the game I think you were talking about yesterday. Where the Wind Meets announced trailer. Have I seen this game before? I think this is supposed to be shown at the State of Play tomorrow. Jet Set Radio. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. For me to buy game soundtracks, they gotta be worth money. I'm not gonna just buy it because I'm most likely not gonna listen to it. So it has to be an asset. That's why I said I would get Sonic Adventure 2 because it's worth a lot of money. But most of the vinyls that I buy, it's because I like the music, but I also view it as like an asset, if that makes sense. I don't think a lot of game music would be like worth a lot of money. Yo, shout out to the Black Man is God with the sub.
Not as loyal as Amy.
Am I gonna watch the State of the Play live? Probably not. You know they only gonna show 3 things. That ain't worth streaming for. I'll pull up an article. Is this a Souls-like? Fighting a demonic koi fish. A Wukong-like, stop it. Half of it will be VR games? Exactly. Nah, this ain't no mobile game. You're gonna miss the Last of Us remaster. Oh shit, they got what's his name? The one that was betrayed Orochimaru, the white boy. Was it Kabuto or some shit like that? They got him. Said a woman pass. You got a gaming laptop recommendation? Never had a PC? Yeah, I got a gaming laptop recommendation. Don't buy one. Do not buy a gaming laptop unless you're like somebody who just travels a lot and wants the game. Get a gaming PC, like an actual rig. Because you're paying more for less. And then on top of that, you're going to overheat your lap. What up, Elder Goose? You're not beefing with nobody this week, are you? So this ain't even gameplay? No, they showed plenty of gameplay in this trailer. No, we be free. We like that's how we enter in 2025. Peaceful. Where the Wind Meets. When does this come out? Low-key thinking of getting one since I want to go to the military. A gaming laptop? If you go into the military, I don't know if you should get a gaming laptop. Just get like an Xbox Series S probably. You probably want to get something lightweight. Unless you really want it for the PC as well, like to do PC stuff. Because like if you join the military, you're going to be really busy like the first couple of years probably. Between boot camp, learning your MOS, they're probably going to be moving you around a lot. You probably want to get something lightweight you could just throw in your bag. But I'm not gonna lie. Can I ask you why you want to go into the military right now? I don't know. Right, well, like what Tay said. I don't know if that's or a Steam Deck. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good time to go right now, champ. Like, I don't know if you've been paying attention to what's going on in the world. There's this guy. He been talking real hot on the mic. I feel bad. I feel bad for our soldiers. Like, yeah, I wouldn't go, my dog. I wouldn't go. I'm still in. Don't do it. Scary times, man. We living in scary times right now. We live in an era where we about to find out whether or not motherfuckers take their oath seriously. to protect the nation from foreign and domestic enemies, with an emphasis on domestic. I would not join right now. You see Wu Chang Fallen Feathers? I did. I'm looking forward to that game. I'm looking forward to this game. Looks okay. I feel like I got to see more. The Daxter PSP almost had a sequel. What? Let's see. We almost had a Daxter 2, according to Ready at Dawn co-founder Andre Pacino in an interview with Ben Henson at MinMax. Daxter 2 was almost a reality. After the first game became a huge hit on PSP, the team was ready to make a sequel. But then Naughty Dog decided they wanted to make a Jak and Daxter game for PSP. Sony said we can do both, but Ready at Dawn thought we compete against our own franchise. It didn't make sense. So they moved on. After being blown away by God of War, they shifted to God of War Chains of Olympus. Meanwhile, Naughty Dog tried porting their dev tools to the PSP and realized it wouldn't work. By the time Naughty Dog scrapped their PSP and Jak and Daxter, Ready at Dawn was already deep into God of War, and that's why Daxter 2 never happened. I wish you would have, I'll just say, what's the source? Podcast. Okay. Interesting. But I wonder what that would have been about. Because like Daxter, what made Daxter great was not only was it its own game, but it tied Daxter was literally, it tied the story between 1 and 2. So like, would it tie the story between 2 and 3, or would it be in its own thing?
Your resub is
It was
cool,
a
but
hit.
honestly,
It sold
there's
good.
only one idea
I don't know. I bought it.
and that's
Yo, shout out to
solid
Mr. Flex a lot. I bought it twice because I got it on my PS5 as well. Shout out to Nerdy Curve and Flex a lot with the sub. Appreciate it.
So you a real ass nigga for that, my nigga.
I don't know. Let's see. Daxter life time sales. I don't know if there's a way to track that VG charts. I don't know if VG charts would have it. Sales. I'm generally shocked it sold. Yeah, it sold pretty well. Had an 8.6 Metacritic, which, you know, that's good. And then it sold 4.23 million copies on the PSP. But keep in mind, this game has been remastered too. So I mean, it's on console right now. It might have sold a few more million. We don't know. But like, you have to scale that for today. 4.23 million back in the early 2000s was really good because gaming wasn't as big back then. So yeah, it sold good. It sold good. It sold more than fucking NBA Street, believe it or not. We always bring that shit up. Let's see, NBA Street Volume 2. Let's see, Street Volume 2. I'm pretty sure this only sold like 2 million or something like that. Yeah. NBA Street Volume 2, the best one, only sold 2 million. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Daxter. You would think this game sold more because, in my opinion, this game had a bigger impact. But I think a lot of people played this game because they played it at their cousin's house or one of their family member. A lot of people didn't actually own the game. But yeah, Daxter actually did sell well. Just to put things in perspective, it sold 4 times more than NBA Street. What the fuck? Only 2 million? Yep. And you wonder why the series doesn't come back. There's a good website for pre-built rigs. I'd recommend building your own, but if you want to get a pre-build, if you have a Micro Center near you, use Micro Center's builder, and then you can just go pick it up. It's like $100 fee, and you can get it like the same day. Like the PC that I'm working on right now, I built the PC at 9 a.m. They had it ready at 2, and I just went and picked it up that night. Micro Center is great, and they have great customer service because you can text them for help and shit like that. I get a pre-build. GPUs are very hard to come by now. True, they're kind of expensive, and it might get more expensive too because of the tariffs. Yeah. But I wish there was a Micro Center not near me. Now that I have a PC, I finally have all the PS2 and GameCube games I can never play for free. Yeah, ain't that a blessing? Emulators? Shit. Allegedly. Surprise, surprise, PUBG has never been more lucrative than ever. Just a friendly reminder, just because a lot of people aren't streaming a game or talking about it on Twitter does not mean it's not doing well. Also, if you wonder why these companies want to continue to make live service games, look at PUBG. PUBG Battlegrounds maker Krafton has said it's generated record sales and profits last year, which has had its best in the history of the company. Originally launched in 2017, Battle Royale PUBG shifted to a free-to-play model in 2022 and has seen growth ever since. 2024 saw the game hit its best ever concurrent peak of 890,000 players. Spending in PUBG across PC and consoles globally last year totaled nearly a 1 TN Korean won, which is around 556 million euros, breaking Krafton's own record for the game. So it's generating $500 million a year. On smartphones, PUBG's breakoff spin-off Battlegrounds Mobile India saw its sales rise by 35%. Next up, Krafton's plans to secure a new big franchise IP while continuing to update PUBG. Somebody's playing this game. So if you guys wonder why live service games are not dying, why we keep getting more Suicide Squads, it's because these fucking publishers want to keep rolling the dice. If I did not bring this article up, and matter of fact, I should have asked y'all before I even brought this article up. I should have asked the chat, when you hear the word PUBG, what do you think? I guarantee you, 80% of the chat would have said dead game. And then I should have brought up the article and said, well, actually, that's not true. That rich people gambling. This game is alive and kicking well. It's just not a popular content creator game. Maybe some of your friends are not playing it. Maybe some of your friends are playing it and they're embarrassed to tell you. I blame Fortnite for why every company wants a live service game. Yeah, Fortnite is one of the most influential games of the last 20 years. Absolutely. The Battle Pass did more damage to the Battle Pass hitting the gaming community was like crack hitting the black community, you know? Just did a lot of damage to the industry. Now we got NBA 2K with a fucking Battle Pass. Shit's crazy. Why do you have a Battle Pass? Fix your game. State of the Play returns February 12th, which is tomorrow. Today's the 11th. So, you know, Hokage highlights. If you see this, it'll be the next day most likely, or maybe even 2 days later. So it would have happened by then. Tune in 2 p.m. PST, 10 p.m. GMT. Definitely we will be going over whatever they announce. Somebody in the chat said it'll be a 40-minute show. Hopefully we get some Ghost of Yote, Ghost of Tsushima 2. I love the draft soundbite. Hopefully we get some Ghost of Yote, some more the Fallen Feathers game, whatever that joint is. Whatever else. People in India play the hell out of PUBG. Yeah, I think that's India and China are like the biggest markets for that game. Somebody playing it is generating money, whatever. Nah, I'm not streaming this shit. I'll just pull up an article, whatever they announced. Unless it's like a big event, I'm not streaming it anymore.
I don't know what took longer. For you to sub to TBH or for me to locate an emerald shard in
Yo, shout out to
Sonic
Kids with the sub. Appreciate it. PUBG Mobile's a monster. Facts. The only thing I want to see for State of the Play is Yote. You want to see Forza? There's a chance we could see Forza. If Forza does show up during the State of the Play, it'll be a really short, like 30-second teaser. It'll be a Lambo sliding into the camera. And then next thing you know, what pops up on the screen after the Lambo skirts into the screen and crashes, Forza 5 appears on the screen and goes. Like, what the fuck? A Dark Souls 3 remaster? Yeah, keep dreaming, buddy. We're gonna get that Bloodborne remaster too. Gears collection? That's possible. That's possible too. We'll see. I never go into these with any type of expectations. That's why y'all be getting disappointed. Fallen Feathers sounds cool, like a cool game title. Wu-Chan, Fallen Feathers, something like that. I forgot what it's called. Speaking of PlayStation games coming to PlayStation, Hellblade 2 could be released for the PS5 pretty soon, it's claimed. Everybody's favorite interactive movie from last year on Xbox. According to Windows Central executive editor Jez Corden, who mentioned Microsoft plans for Ninja Theory's game on X on Tuesday, or Twitter, Sony today announced plans to hold a 40-minute State of the Play, which will focus on upcoming PS5 games. Hellblade 2, maybe? Bro, if they spend any time on Hellblade 2, I'm gonna pull that article up. If I see Hellblade 2, we scrolling right past that shit. There's no reason to be excited. They hyped that game up to infinity and beyond. 90% of the Xbox fan base did not even beat that 5-hour game. And we know because your achievements. You think they're gonna put motion controls for Hellblade 2? There's barely any motion in the game, bro. You just be walking. What the fuck would you do with motion controls? If they ever reveal The Last of Us 3, I'll finally get The Last of Us 2. Is that what you waiting on? The third one? This just popped up. Spider-Man 3 news. Spider-Man 3, the in-game. PlayStation exclusive. I don't think this is real, buddy. This is from 5 days ago. I feel like I would have read a reputable website. From Dennis Collects. Who the fuck is Dennis Collects? An online game shop. I don't think this is a reputable source. Dennis Collects. Follow us on Twitter. Marvel's Spider-Man 3. Development status: Insomniac Games was reportedly in the early stages of... Well, no shit. The second one is done. Yeah, hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, big fella, go ahead, do me a favor. Unfollow Dennis Collects. This is not a real news source. This is a nigga that just be posting pictures and shit. Like, it even says right there, AI jump scare. This nigga linking Facebook news, bro. This man said, breaking news, Spider-Man 3 is in development. What? You mean to tell me Spider-Man 3's coming after 2? For real? Where'd you get that from? That's fucking funny, dude. We appreciate the laugh, though. You've been got. I'm not going to focus too much on this, but for those unaware, Elden Ring: The Night Reign network test is going on. It's closed off to a select number of people on only certain hours. If you want to listen to the actual music from the menu, want to immerse yourself, here it is. What's this? Is this the same thing? You just linked the same thing. Oh, my dumbass. Yo, I'm tired. I clicked my own damn link. I'm a fraud. Yeah, you can listen to that. I'm not playing that shit. I'm a fraud. I was like, what the Insomniac is working on the Venom game, Wolverine, and then we're getting Spider-Man 3 or Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, the next one I think is supposed to be Venom according to their timeline, but the timeline could have shifted because their plans got leaked online. So Venom might not be next. You don't know what coming, Wolverine, whatever. Yo, quick question: is Elden Ring worth a playthrough? Yeah, if you like to challenge yourself, if you like the feeling of overcoming stuff. Let me see. God of War remasters. I think I covered this already. Is this a new one? This was published yesterday. State of the Play returns this week. Might include rumored God of War remasters. I mean, this was in the last article I just read. Yeah. Would y'all buy this if they announced the remaster? I would get this maybe on sale, but this is not a day one cop for me because I didn't play God of War 2. I played 1 and I played 3, and then I played the one that came after 3. It was like a prequel, but I never played 2. So like I would get this if it has all the games, but not like day one when it's like $40. Yes, God of War and 2 don't hold up well. Ascension, yeah, the one with multiplayer. Ascension. I played Ascension. And then I played, of course, 2018 and Ragnarok. What's this? Anthony Mackie reveals that Kendrick Lamar made the title track for Captain America: Brave New World. Ticket sales must be low for this movie. This nigga's just talking. All right, buddy. Let's see. Sonic Racing. Where are my Sonic fans at? Sonic Cross Worlds rumors surface ahead of Sony's State of the Play. This nigga's just yapping, bro. At the Game Awards last year, Sega announced its new racing game, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, was coming soon to multiple platforms, including the Switch. If you're wondering about when we'll be getting another update, there's a new rumor more information could be arriving as soon as this week during Sony's State of the Play. Oh, maybe this will show up. It's been fueled by Sonic team producer Joel Yokohama, who acknowledged his broadcast announcement on social media and shortly after deleted the same post. Oh, look, a new State of the Play. This man deleted the tweet. He got in trouble with Sega, so it's about an 80% chance they're going to show this game off. Along with this, it seems there might have already been some screenshots leaked on social media. While we won't be sharing anything here, the game's title is very much reflective. So if you want to Google Sega Racing Cross World screenshots, you could probably find them on Reddit. I'm not going to show them because I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. Sonic Rumble's coming too, that party game. Yeah, but who's playing that? Y'all trying to play what was that? Because it's copying that one game that was hot like 3 years ago. Sonic Rumble, the game where like you had to run across the thing is like one of those little jelly beans. What was that shit called? I'm not trying to play that. I'm good off that. You looking forward to it? Fall Guys, yeah, Sonic Fall. I mean, if you're looking forward to it, more power to you, but it's not my cup of tea. Why are you all on my body, bro? What the fuck? You okay? You okay? You need a hug? You hungry? You just want to look at me. Okay. Just annoying. Stumble Guys on top. Fact. Shout out to Stumble Guys. Honestly did not know this. What's this one? Bro, you just linked the same shit. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Somebody brought this up. Dropped the link in the chat earlier. Modern Warfare 2 is coming to Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass is set to add Call of Duty to its library, Modern Warfare 2. That's the 2009 Modern Warfare 2, the original one, not the 2022 one. First reported by Xbox Era, Modern Warfare 2 will be coming to the service either in March or April. There you go. Oh, you linked something else. You meant to link that. It's about to be the last link. Says that Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, Okami, Beautiful Joe, and The Wonderful 101 are all part of the same universe. I'm gonna need him to explain how. I guess can she like travel through dimensions and shit? That's probably how. I don't know. Can we chill on the Modern Warfare 2? Well, somebody wants to play. I mean, somebody shared the link with me, so somebody excited about that shit. Let's go on the subbox. Let me change accounts. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. If you're watching on TikTok, hit the like button. Go to my main one. My main one. Ew, Death Stranding 2. I'm not clicking that. MLB The Show. Spider-Man. Tribe 9. Official 1. What is this? Lenovo Legion Go S review. A little handheld. Or something. Excuse me. Hyper Fantasy announcement trailer. Boom.
Your resub just reminded me
shout out to Black
unsub
Math
from
Nerd. Appreciate it.
Fans before Selena sees this month's bank statements.
Silent Planet, Deli Boys, Train Sim World 5. Wow. Foxtail official gameplay. Why is my fantasy giving me a message? Hold on. Kevin Durant becomes the 8th player in NBA history to reach 30,000 points. Who's excited? The 100-line Last Defense Academy trailer number 2. What is this? Beautiful Joe 2 is the first game I beat without a memory card. That game must have been real short. I don't remember how long was that. How long did you have to sit, or did you just leave your GameCube on? Ruffy in the Riverside. I don't think there's anything interesting going on in the sub box here. South of Midnight is out. Nah, it was a Media Blitz. Previews came out. I think it comes out next month in March. Just a Media Blitz. Let's see. Try not. What a cool dude. April 8th. There you go. Gamers don't know the struggle of not owning a memory card. I'm saying. That's why it cracks me up when people complain about, like, I get it. Like, the PS5 memory or like the hard drive could be bigger, but you also could just manage your game space. Like, you don't need NBA 2K23 on your hard drive, guys. Just delete it. We used to have PS2s and GameCubes without fucking memory cards. You just had to beat the game or leave it on because you couldn't afford it, which is crazy in itself. What am I looking at? No gameplay? Looks like a gacha game. Hyper Fantasy digitized. I literally just deleted it. See? Free your PS5 from the shackles of 2K. Yeah, no thank you. Foxtail. What if Link was a fox with a fucking lightsaber? What the fuck am I looking at, bruh? Coming to Mini Clip Premium. Zelda Star Wars. Star Fox The Clone Wars. Yeah, you can tell this nigga is a fan of foxes, The Fox and the Hound, Zelda, Halo, and Star Wars. This man said, I'm just gonna mix my entire childhood together and make a game. Yo, shout out to Wipe Me Down with the sub. Appreciate it. We're good off that. Yeah, Furry Battlefront, the 100-line. Another mobile game, possibly. Do we think we'll get another AAA Mario game for the Switch? I hope so. It's about that time. Mario Odyssey was a long time ago. Is it a turn-based game? How do you feel about Moonlighter 2? I don't even know what Moonlighter 1 is. I don't know what that is. It's a tactical RPG. See, it's got Ultron in the joint. Yeah, I'm good off this. I'm good off this. Nothing in the why is it so slow, bruh? Monster Hunter need to come out. Siggy sound like he ready to quit fucking Marvel Rivals and just get on Monster Hunter. It's time to get on the game, bro, and get stressed out. It's just a dead month. Are you hungry, dude? Being extra, bro. It's time to play the game. I need to get that on my Steam Deck. It's time to play the game. Gaming news fell slow. I was looking. I could not find nothing. Elo hell we go. Elo hell we go. I hold the Mario. Elo hell we go. AC Shadows next month. Nah, I got pushed back to March, remember? Got pushed back to March. Hit Diamond 2, I'm proud of me. You should be. Don't let nobody make you feel bad. One thing I hate about these hero shooters is no matter how good you do, people try to diminish. The only thing I'm going to diminish is you hard stuck bronze niggas. I'm not going to lie. Y'all deserve to be there. I know y'all swear at your teammates, but if you're proud of being in silver, whatever. If you're proud of being in gold, whatever. The reward's at gold. If you're proud of being in diamond, but like I see this shit all on social media. You'll hit GM, you got carried. You'll hit diamond, okay, but I'm celestial. Okay, and like somebody said in the comment section of my video, you got more games than me and I'm celestial too. Okay, you're a demon, congrats. I'm not, shit. Some people are better at games than others. I'm not mad at it. That don't make me mad. What point are you trying to prove? Except for I'm a slander hard stuck bronze niggas. Like, yeah, and nigga, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Gold is better. And the crazy part is it's really bad like in the TikTok section because I get a lot of Marvel Rival videos and like I always go to the comment section, man. And the way people talk about people's rank is so funny to me because right now only 1% of players across PC and console are in Grandmaster or higher. But everybody in the comment section be talking like they Grandmaster. Most of you, bro, I wish I would have saved that chart. The number of people chart of
why do people resubscribe to the idea of Shadow having a BBC? Only Sonic wields that
most
type
people
of
are
power.
in bronze. But it was like an actual physical, like, oh yeah, this was it right here. Right here, look at this shit. So once again, don't let nobody make you feel bad. The math ain't mathing. You niggas suck. Like but you be in the comment section of every YouTube video, every Twitch stream. That's how I know a lot of y'all ain't good. How are you in Tim the Tap Man streams 14 days? No, Tim the Tap Man streams 27 hours out of the day. And you're in 28 of those hours. How are you fucking above one all eternity and celestial? It doesn't make any sense because you're in his stream all the time telling Ninja he's trash. You're right here where you belong. So once again, if you're proud of your rank, be proud of it. It is what it is, man. It's not that big of a deal. Jeez, at the end of the day, it's fucking video games. So what I'm hearing at the moment, nobody can tell me shit. Yes, pull up the numbers, bruh. These niggas is lying. This is accurate data because their API is on the internet. That's why there's so many different websites that can track the stats. The stats are open. They don't hide them. Pull the data up. Your friends that be talking shit be like, I don't know. According to the data, I don't think you gotta hide right.